exciting that is.
Right.
You know what that is?
That's urgent?
Yeah, it's on the floor. Low tide. It's low tide. Go ahead and wave at it if you would. That would be high tide. Or a tidal wave. Could be a tidal wave. Of course, if you notice, the tide's turning. Of course, we all have to cheer up because here in downtown Bangor, at the hardware store, things are
Never dull.
never dull. That's right. It's not that I'm that bright. Notice the spelling, but I do look towards the future. Even though I am still trying to iron out a few things. I've had some people tell me to vanish in the past, but I always said, wait a minute, can't we just maybe resolve this just by taking things one step at a time? Possibly getting some advice maybe from the barkeeper's friend. They hear some things sometimes just to keep things light and natural, okay? As we move along with a little sparkle in our eyes, maybe a little Irish spring in our step. Of course, I know what you're thinking. The whole thing is a little simple here, but sometimes that can be a plus. You know why? That's because we have the works in aisle 7. You know how long it took me to do this? 120 days, plus even. Because I got to tell you, it was quite a chore, boy. Because I wanted to keep everything as completely shock-free as I possibly could. Because I went so far as to make a pledge to myself that I would try to keep things as fantastic as I could. I didn't want to do anything to tarnish my image because I wouldn't have nothing to gain there, you know. So every morning I stop in to bounce around some new ideas and try to keep things as spick and span as I possibly can, even though I just kind of dialed in on it one day with the goal, of course, of keeping things as utterly smooth as I possibly can. Holy cow, huh?